Hello, and welcome back to our Road to Legal Week with our guests. Please tell us who you are and what is your role.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cristin Traylor. I'm the Director of Law Firm Strategy at Relativity. I'm also a member of our generative AI team.
Awesome. And you are going to be speaking at Legal Week on what topic?
Oh, surprise, surprise, generative AI.
No way!
Yeah. I think there'll probably be a lot of talk about that at Legal Week, but yes.
I'm sure, but tell us a little bit about your session specifically and why should attendees want to go hear you and your fellow panelists on that session?
Sure. So the title of our session is The Evolving Landscape of AI and E-Discovery, Staying Ahead of the Curve. It's going to be on Tuesday from 11:30 to 12:30. We've got a great panel, Sandra Metallo-Barragan from Proskauer, Robert Keeling from Sidley Austin, and Michaelin Demeter from Bayer. So excited to have them as a great panel. We're going to be talking about what people should be thinking about when evaluating these types of generative AI solutions, including things like responsible development, privacy, security, all the things you think about when you want to, look at those types of solutions. And then the panelists are going to talk about their own experiences. First, testing GPT-4 for e-discovery with Relativity, including what's now being referred to as the Keeling experiments.
I was going to ask you about that.
I know, yeah. He published an article about the experiments, and now everybody keeps referring to it that way. But he'll be there, so he can talk about that,
Perfect.
answer some questions, and then we're going to move on and talk about, our actual new Air for Review product and what they've used and what they're seeing with that. As well as evaluating Air for Privilege, so using generative AI for privilege review as well. And then we're going to discuss, different industry adoption considerations, of which there are many. It's really, I would say a can't miss session if you want to hear about the actual application of generative AI now in e-discovery, right, across multiple use cases, including
not the theoretical.
Strategy. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I know there's a lot of theoretical talk. We're going to talk about what they are actually doing hands-on.
That's awesome. So for anyone who has not been to Legal Week before, do you have any tips or tricks for them?
I would say, and I don't know if this is a tip, but just like a warning, like don't get overwhelmed. I remember my first Legal Week, I got there, didn't know what to expect, walked into the exhibit hall, and it was just like, oh my goodness. It was totally overwhelming because it's so huge and there's so many, things to see and people to talk to, and everybody wants to talk to you as you're walking up and down the aisle. So I would say, just kind of be ready for that, right? And then pace yourself, right? There's so many things to do during the day, in the evening, right? And it's a long week, so you don't want to burn yourself out too early.
Yep. Definitely an excellent tip there. Don't burn out too early.
Get your energy up. You're ready to go. It's a long week.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us and looking forward to seeing you and hearing more about your session.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. Looking forward to seeing you as well.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.